used to language saying the life and game is actually a positioning, what a game company is supposed to do, supposed to position. Because, for probably thousands of years, people have games, right? It's probably not on electronic devices, but it is about life. So, until now, we have more advanced games, but still, we're living a life. So for many times, it's about life changes the game, and the game gives back to life. And for many times, or for many people, life is game. Okay. I'm from China, so I'll share something starting from China. If you look at that, for the past 30 years in China, we have entertainment. Game is just part of the entertainment. If you look at that on the left, you see all these black and white pictures. That's what we had 30 years in China. People read, people type, people try to play games on very simple PCs, or not even PCs, and people use telephones, and the telephones are not wireless, and then there's operators really behind the phone set and help you to switch, and then people are using blackboards, people are using all kinds of different things to draw, to get some kind of communication as well as entertainment. But if you look at now, 30 years after, in China, touch screen, kiosk everywhere. People read through their mobile devices. People use computer, not only processing their work, but also entertain themselves. And people have headsets, communication, but at the same time, mobile gaming is, taking off. A lot of people say 2013 is the year zero for mobile games in China, and I can't agree more. And all this are life changes through the past 30 years. I'm sure in many other markets, changes possibly even faster or bigger than this. And game, again, China, in the past 5 years, if you look at the game market in China, you see, I don't know if you can see the smaller prints down there, but basically it's go upward. You can see different sources of data, but this data actually give you a representation of the trend. On the leftmost is the game market in total, 2008, 2012. It's 3 billion to 10 billion. It's total game market, and in the middle is the export. Chinese game being exported from China to different locations, different markets in the global sense. Basically, in 2008, it's 20 million. 2006, actually, 20 million US dollars, and then 2012, actually, it's more than 500 million, almost 600 million. And then on the right-hand side is the mobile users, and 70% year-over-year growth, 5 years in a row, and then basically 120% growth, 2013 over 2012. Okay, these are some fundamental data for China. If you look at the game market globally, in a 5-year beyond this, I want to talk a little bit more. Again, people will have different kind of data, different sources, but this is showing you a trend. Steady increase from now to 2016. I think the pie chart actually gives you a good representation of what's going to happen. You probably can't see the small prints here, but eventually the yellow one, the orange one, is the TV console. Okay, it's a big chunk. This is last year, 2012, and that is 2016. So compare you can see that the green part and the purple one, this is pad and this is mobile, smartphone. And on there, you can see that it's going to be as big as the console. The console will be contracted a little bit. And the other one is this, the blue one, and the red one. Both are PC. So this is MMO, this is a single player PC. Look at that, it's about the same. So, you know, one of the things we believe, in 5 years from now, when the market of games will composed by three major forces: console, TV, console and TV. Many of the games on TV will not be on console, but on smart TV, smart set-top box, you know, this. And then, you know, a major chunk of that still be on PC, single player, multiplayer, and then a big chunk will be on mobile devices, tablets, and also smartphones. And then there will be small chunks of other markets. This fits our estimation of how people entertain themselves. Basically, they entertain themselves through different, you know, devices. And the devices will be like small devices like mobile and tablets, medium size like PC, and big size like TV. Okay. And of course, Perfect World, us. In the past 15, 16 years, we've been growing pretty fast. The company started as a game studio, producing PC single-player games, starting in 97, 98 timeframe. You know, gradually we've been able to get into the PC market very deep until 2011, 2012. And of course, we were listed in 2007, and then starting end of 2011, early 2012, we started to invest in the mobile space. So in this year, we'll be able to publish several different mobile games in China, and we are getting ready for US as well. So global, in terms of coverage, our product has been exported to more than 100 countries and regions in the world. Mainly on PC, of course, because we've been expert in PC and MMORPG for the past 15 years. And these are the locations we have. And of course, we have an office here. We have actually a subsidiary. It's called Perfect World Entertainment. It's a US company right here in Redwood City. I have a bunch of colleagues sitting there from that office. And this is mobile. Our biggest hit this year is called Return of the Condor Heroes. This is based on Louis Strauss, their famous Hong Kong writer, his series of legendary novels. This is one of the Chinese kung fu novel, very famous in China. And we built it into a mobile game, and we launched in August. And this is the iOS chart. From different categories, you can see that we've been able to keep it in the top 5, and the best position was top 2 until it was launched. Okay? From when it was launched until now, and basically we are becoming one of the top game operators, game publishers in the mobile space in China, and then we definitely connected with all the top channel partners. And we have SDK everything, very easy to publish on our platform. And basically, we have many experiences on the PC MMO. Of course, our focus is more toward the mid to hardcore market on the mobile space. And we believe that's where a lot of real cash will be generated. And we are actively reaching out, searching for partners, in providing context into China market. But at the same time, we have a program called P-Wing. We are proactively investing globally, trying to invest particularly in mobile, studios, partners, and also in the console game area, because we believe this too will be the biggest, one of the, you know, 2 of the 3 biggest area in the future. And besides money, I mean, everybody has money nowadays, right? So everybody can invest. But besides money, we have extra value to be provided. We have global publishing support. Basically, we are in North America, Europe. I have a subsidiary in Amsterdam. We publish in Amsterdam as well. And we do have studios here in the Bay Area, Cryptic. And also we major shareholder of a small studio here, right, in San Francisco, downtown. It's called Unknown World. And we are a major shareholder of a Seattle-based studio called Runic. And we publish games globally, and we do have comprehensive publishing network throughout Asia: China, Japan, Korea, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Thailand, Malaysia, all these Southeast Asia countries. What we can provide is, once a product is on our network, basically it could be reaching most of the world pretty fast. And basically we are the best partner to get into China market to start with. In the console, smart TV, online game, this are our expertise. So if there's any studios that want to not only getting the money but also getting support in the China market, then we're definitely a partner to consider. And of course, we have a vast amount of experiences to tackle the free-to-play model in the MMO space. If you look at the trend in the US, in the West, recently, free-to-play model is really taking off. I think not only in PC, but in mobile, also in future connected console market, free-to-play would be an increasingly important business model. Studios would adapt. And we have the experience, and we do have success stories. For example, our studio here in Bay Area, Cryptic, they just published, they published last quarter, free-to-play model, MMORPG, PC-based. It's called the Neverwinter. I think it's a very successful game in the US market in terms of free-to-play, and attracted a lot of over 1 million, I believe, different users. And also, of course, we have Star Trek Online, very old game. We helped Cryptic Studio to transform that into a free-to-play model, and it's still going now, and is giving us a very good revenue income. So those are the things we can provide beyond money. We have a lot of cash. You can see my annual report or quarterly report. We do have a lot of cash. We definitely have some money to invest. But at the same time, we do have expertise and experiences to help smaller studios around the world. And here in the US, we're, other than investing, other than doing our normal publication, developing of different PC-based games, we are proactively getting into the mobile market here in the US as well. Our initiatives in North America is very simple. We want to build fun games, and we want to create awesome services. And then, of course, we want to attract more mid to hardcore players. By doing that, of course, we showed our core competence. We've been here 5 years. We started the US office in 2008. So for the past 5 years in a row, our service and our revenue, our number of players has been increasing. For competitive reasons, I can't show the US chart, but eventually we are growing every year pretty fast. And of course, we have more than 20 million hardcore players registered with us here in the US. And we are having a mobile and PC-based platform, publishing platform IRC. It's online already and growing gradually, very convenient for users as well as for developers. Our content strategy is very simple. We mid to hardcore, basically first-party development. We do licensing. We also do publication development deals. And then we invest and we acquire. Okay. And basically there's a new game coming up. It's called the Kingdoms. It's already launched. It's supposed to be yesterday. I didn't hear the story there, but it's supposed to be launched here yesterday. It's the day before yesterday. And talking a little bit about future, how we see the future. I think the life will continue to change the game, not only the design, but the concept of game. And the game is not only a game, but it's just a part of a comprehensive entertainment. We call it the multi-dimension cross-platform. Multi-dimension means people wouldn't just enjoy the content like a game on a PC or on a console or TV screen or even on mobile. People would like to enjoy a lot of different things throughout the life cycle of a famous IP or some famous characters. People would read, people would play games, people would love to see TV series and movies. People will go to playgrounds with these characters, theme parks with these characters, and play with them, having fun. So it's more interactive in a more dimensional way, not only within just one set of devices for interaction. Cross-platform is very simple. Like I said, there are several different screens: small, medium, and big screen, or even the movie screen in the theater. If you see that crossing all these platforms, even though people show different behavior, when a game was published on different devices, obviously we need to design different, way of gameplay and UI. But also the design itself, the story itself need to be tweaked because the behavior or people's time or people's the way of spending money would be different. So one story can definitely build into different platforms. We call it cross-platform. And of course, you can see in the future Google Glasses or different wearable devices, all the things will be more. So there will be more interface being created that people can wear or people can use. Those will be platforms for entertainment as well, and gaming, definitely a very important part of entertainment. And game would be a fun part, definitely, of life. And our belief is there are two drivers in this. One is called the content. So everything goes down to IP and the content because it's entertainment. There has to be a story. There has to be a character. There has to be a way of interaction. So it's the content part which will, propel the industry, the entertainment industry, including games. And the other one is technology. Whenever you have technologies like going online, before it was you versus a monster in your PC, but now it is you and a bunch of other guys together at the same time versus a monster. And then it is you versus another person, and later on it's going to be you and a bunch of guys versus another bunch of guys. So it's PvE, PvP, or we call it GVG, guild versus guild, or group versus group. So those can be true when you have the proper technology. When we have the hardware, we can have better, graphics. If we have the better bandwidth and high-speed connection, then we can acquire more people. So those are the drivers for the game industry and also for the entertainment industry to move forward. And for us, basically, life is game for perfect world. And what we want to do, number one, we want to go doing our development globally, because we believe to satisfy different consumers in different markets take a lot of different aspects. Not only the Chinese made games, not only the Chinese stories, but also all kinds of different culture-oriented stories and content and technology. So the development will be global. And of course, is the global publishing. We are continuing to expand our publishing platform. And then we want to build an ecosystem. We can't do everything by ourselves. So we are proactively reaching out for global partners. And how we see the entertainment world, put in a summary, is the multi-dimension, global leverage, technical advances, and cross-platform. That's what we call interactive entertainment. For saying that, thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you need Perfect World, you can find Perfect World everywhere. Thank you very much.